guys, it's Lynn with Little Fit Nursery. I am filming a video here with my reborn baby, Emily. She is the Saskia sculpt by Bonnie Brown. She is painted and reborn by Mary Anderson of Mary Anderson Dolls. I absolutely love her work. I haven't seen Mary paint very much recently. I don't know if any of you all can remember the last time she sold a doll on eBay. She always sells on eBay and always by auction. But I feel very lucky to have this little baby. I do get asked a lot about whether she's available for sale, but nope, she is my keeper for sure. And I'm going to change her into an outfit that I have actually put on my silicone baby twins before, Isla and Aria. It's by Petite Lem. I bought it several years ago. I think probably from Last Call, Neiman Marcus, or something like that. But isn't that so cute? And there are these really cute matching tights. It's a 3-month size. Really cute matching tights with these like red tights with like these cute little gray bows at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and change her. And I wanna share about something that happened to me today that was just really, really disturbing and really annoying. But you know, it was a mystery and then it got solved towards the end of the day. So basically I logged into my Gmail account this morning and then basically saw a note saying, oh, you are the winning bidder on this auction. And I thought, wait a minute, I don't have an eBay account with this email address. Like I have a specific like junk email address I use like for my eBay bidding and things like that. So it was not, had nothing to do with that particular email account. And I was just really puzzled and alarmed because it said I was the highest bidder, and I didn't even know like what user ID it was that was associated with that. But basically, like apparently I was the winning bidder on this auction, and the bid was already at like $1,500 or something like that. And I was just totally alarmed because I did not open an account under that email address. So I tried to call eBay because I also had like my regular email account got hacked, and so I had to kind of remove this one phone number from it, blah, 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 blah. And, but yeah, I got like hacked on that account, but thankfully nobody like purchased anything. So I was on the phone with eBay for like half an hour. And then in terms of, you know, accessing, like trying to figure out what to do with this other account, I didn't have a password because I obviously didn't set up the account. And then it dawned on me because in that email saying that I was the highest bidder, it also listed the eBay user name in that email. So I was like, aha. So I basically, so I basically like, oh my gosh, Emily looks this is so perfect for her. Oh my gosh. Aw. Guys, and she looks so sweet. Oh my gosh, she is so precious in this. This is like beyond adorable, this outfit on her. So perfect. I have another outfit that's like a 2-piece matching one that I'm hoping will fit Maisie. Maisie is I generally put her in 3 to 6 month clothing, but she can sometimes do 0 to 3 as well. So I'm hoping that'll work. Anyway, so I figured out the user ID, and then what I did was I put it in, and then and first of all, I posted on Facebook like immediately just to warn my dolly friends, hey, this person, you know, whoever did this, like open an unauthorized account for me, and it looks like she bid on this doll, and apparently I got another notice or something like that saying that I had like 9 items in my cart, and then so I went and checked that out. It turned out that I had like that, like she had put 9 Buy It Now babies into the cart, and the total price was just thousands and thousands of dollars. Like these are all dolls. Most of them were in the four figures. So it's just unbelievable. And so I was just like so alarmed, and you know, there's a phone number anyway. So I ended up resetting the password because the eBay gives you the option to get a link sent to your email account. I reset the password, got in there, and then kind of figured out, and then there's an option to close the account. So I had to retract the bid and then pull all those items out of the carts and then close the account. And when I called eBay, they said they would put an immediate hold or a freeze on the account as well, that where the person would have to call in and verify. So this whole thing was just a huge headache. It was a huge hassle, and it was just alarming to me as well. I was like, who would do this to me and make me go through all of this hassle? And so so when I had posted this on Facebook, and I had a bunch of my Dolly friends like commenting and going, oh my gosh, this is so terrible, like, so sorry you're going through this, and you know, what is going on? There's so many scammers out there, etc., etc. And then Jenny Lee, who you guys know, who made my Mia, who is the Ella sculpt. Anyway, Jenny had posted not too long ago, maybe a day or two ago, maybe a couple days ago, on her account, that there was this particular buyer based in Indonesia. And she has commented on my YouTube channel before, and she had also private messaged me, like emailed me, wanting to purchase dolls for me before. She never completed any transactions, and you know, grammar in English is not so great. Like kind of just communication wise, and so I wasn't sure if she was, you know, over 18 and stuff like that. I think I remember asking her at one point. She did say she was over 18. But basically, you know, she had been trying to bid on Jenny's Lola, and would bid and then send Jenny a message asking for the doll for free, or asking Jenny to just send it to her. And then Jenny would block that eBay user ID, so she kept on opening new ones. And apparently she had my email address from the time that we had corresponded, and opened a fake email address, fake email eBay ID using my email, and was like messaging Jenny and like harassing her on eBay. So it's just like, oh my gosh, like. And so when Jenny so anyway, I kind of jumped ahead to the conclusion, but basically Jenny saw my posting, because I posted the user ID. It was like Little Nerd 22 or something random, but basically Jenny was like, oh my gosh, that's her. Like, that was one of the fake accounts that she like emailed her on or messaged her on through eBay. So Jenny had blocked it, and I had advised everybody to block this account. I was like, this is not an authorized account of mine. So basically, and we were just exchanging like comments about it, and you know, it's just, the whole thing was just so disturbing and really alarming. And I thought that this, you know, this individual was, you know, we were cordial enough, and I thought that she was genuinely interested in buying one of my dolls. I was kind of like, well, I can't ship to Indonesia if it's over a certain value. And I kind of thought, well, if she has the funds and she's willing to follow through with the transaction, I'm willing to work with her, because she was expressed interest in Silicone Baby Ricky, had expressed interest in Violet, had expressed interest in a custom Reborn, but like never followed through with the transaction. So I just think she just didn't have and doesn't have the funds to buy a doll. And then when I didn't, when I had told her the price, she was like, oh, can you give me the doll for free? And I was like, well, no, I can't, sorry. You know, these dolls are way too expensive. And one time she messaged me, and I was busy at work, and I took a little while getting back to her. And then she like messaged me kind of not a very polite email, basically saying something along the lines of like, well, you know, why don't you answer, and stuff like that. And I was just kind of like, well, look, because I have a life outside of my hobby, and I'm not always on my email all the time. So sorry if this is turning into a rant, but it was just so upsetting today. I'm so annoyed by the whole situation. And Jenny had also shared that she like resorted to calling Jenny names, like, and actually using like really impolite, like calling Jenny the B word and stuff like that, like on when Jenny, you know, wouldn't give her a free doll, which is just ridiculous. So after we kind of figured this whole thing out, I debated whether to confront her. First of all, I blocked her from my YouTube channel, blocked her on Facebook, and yeah. And then and she emailed me, and like, so basically I emailed her, and I basically called her out on what she did. I said, look, I know it was you who opened up this unauthorized, eBay account. you know, what you did is wrong. It's a crime. This is fraud. You can absolutely be persecuted for this. And just, you know, kind of shared with her the seriousness of what she did here, because this is not just child's play, just opening up, okay, cool, I'm just going to open up a random eBay ID and just have some fun. It was not cool at all what she did. It had me really alarmed. I felt violated. It was not cool. So basically, I just kind of said, look, this is what you did. And now, based on your harassment of Jenny, like, she is blocking all buyers from Indonesia. There could be some genuine buyers who are like nice people from Indonesia who genuinely want to buy a Reborn doll, but no, the entire country is now blocked because of your actions. So I kind of let her know that. And I just said, this is no way to get a Reborn doll, you know, and I'll say, I'll extend this in general. Like, if you're asking for free dolls and just kind of, you know, I don't know, just doing things like that, it's not a good way to establish a good reputation in the doll community. This is a expensive hobby. It's a hobby where these transactions, the dollar amounts are pretty high. So having trust in the community and having trust in who we're dealing with is so important. So my advice for anyone who is new to the hobby and like wanting to get into it, like, newcomers are absolutely welcome. And you know, there isn't like a secret code, secret handshake, but just like basic etiquette of, you know, being kind and considerate of others, you know, using, you know, taking the time to use proper grammar, you know, I don't know, just basic things like that, you know, being good at communication, and, you know, not asking a million questions when you like genuinely don't have the funds to purchase. You know, things like, I think it's fine to message and ask for the price. That nothing wrong with that at all, because especially if the price wasn't shared. But I think when sometimes, and we've all had this as sellers, you know, you get the person messaging you like a million times, and you have like 25 emails going back and forth where they're asking about a lot of details, and then at the end they just don't have the money, right? And so this happens. But what she did was really, really deplorable. And you know, and Jenny, it feels like she's still getting harassed. And so I called her out on all of this, and I said, look, you know, I am not going to sell a doll to you. I'm sorry. Like, and Jenny won't either. And she's also been telling, you know, other artists not to sell to you either, and to block you, and to not sell to anyone in your country. So, you know, you're really shooting yourself in the foot from being able to buy any doll in the future, you know, pretty much. So, so anyway, so then she wrote back and she said, oh no, you know, I'm sorry, but, you know, I hope you can forgive me. So it's like, okay. And I hope Jenny can forgive me too. Can you tell her this and that? And I was like, okay, I'll pass along one message from you. And I do forgive you, you know, but I do want you to learn your lesson and don't do this anymore. This is just ridiculous. And it just doesn't, there's nothing good that comes out of it. So anyway, you guys have probably, I don't really usually get worked up about things like this, but I wasted a good, you know, 30, 40 minutes on the phone with eBay today, you know, sorting this out. And oh my goodness, it was just such a headache and such a hassle at the end of the day. But it's done now. And you know, her, yeah, I don't know if I want to like put her name out there for everyone, because I'm not trying to, but you know, if you do want to know her name, feel free to, you know, message me if you want. It's not, I think my point of making the video is just in general, like just trying to discourage people from pulling things like that, because it just doesn't really do them any good. You know, if you want to buy an expensive doll and you don't have the money, don't ask for it for free. Save your money so you can buy it. You know, a lot of artists do layaway, and are willing to work with you. So, you know, just save your money and, you know, be courteous. I mean, it's just like basic golden rule stuff. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share about that. Sorry for a little bit of drama today, but and by the time you watch this, it'll be like a week after it happened. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys and just warn you to just kind of keep an eye on your email addresses for things like this, where you see that, and I wouldn't have known except that I was the quote-unquote winning bidder on a certain item. and then kind of, and thankfully I got outbid by someone else. So, I, as in, you know, the fake me, the fake eBay account. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will have an awesome day, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Take care. Bye.